Hello, and welcome to Fresh Squeezed Opera's first sonic meditation featuring composer Jenny Beck. Those of us who joined us last November for our conversation series may remember Jenny's interview where we discussed her compositions. You can find a recording of that live broadcast on the FSO YouTube and Facebook pages. As we prepare to return to live performances, we would like to encourage you to follow Fresh Squeezed Opera on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram so you can stay in the loop. We also encourage you to donate to Fresh Squeezed Opera so we can continue to provide you with unique and community-building programming like this. Tonight, Jenny will lead us through a meditation that will encourage us to explore listening, awareness, and consciousness. Jenny is joining us from Princeton, New Jersey. Welcome, Jenny.
Hello, thank you so much for having me.
We're thrilled you're here. Can you give us an introduction to your work and kind of walk us through what we can expect from the meditation?
Absolutely. So it's interesting. I was just thinking about this a few years ago. I would have described myself just as a composer of chamber music, but over the last few years, I've started working with flexible notation systems like box notation or more descriptive scores. To kind of give a sense of openness about my music. And a lot of that has come from my experience with yoga and meditation. There are a lot of different ways you can meditate. So I've sort of been working over the past a couple of years, kind of bringing together different components of different meditation practices, including Pauline Oliveros's deep listening practice, to, kind of formulate this loose method that encourages a lot of imaginative thinking about the sounds that are around us all the time.
That sounds really, really interesting. I'm very much looking forward to it. So I think if you're ready, we'll send it over to you and take it away.
Great, thank you. All right, everyone, thanks for being here. So let's just start. Find yourself a comfortable seat, or you can even lie down if you don't think you'll fall asleep. And get yourself in whatever position you are, kind of stabilize. If you're seated, feel your seat beneath you. If you're lying down, just start to have some awareness of every part of you that's touching the surface that's supporting you. And if it's comfortable for you, you can gently let your eyes close. If that's not comfortable for you, you can leave them open, but kind of soften them. And just take a moment to settle in here. Feeling supported by the surfaces that are holding you. Making sure that you are in a comfortable position that you can maintain for the next 30 minutes or so, give or take. Once you've settled in, just take a moment to notice your breathing. Notice the breath going in and out of your body. You might notice movement in your body that corresponds with your breath. Your belly going in and out. Your chest rising and falling. You might notice cool and warm alternating sensations on your nostrils, where the air is moving in and out of your body. You don't have to change anything about your breathing. Just notice it for now. You can notice whether your breaths are long and full, short and quick. Maybe one half of the breath is longer than the other, the inhale or the exhale. And let's just take 3 deep breaths together. Take one full inhale. And exhale, emptying out all the air. Number 2, deep, full inhale, filling up your lungs. Exhaling, emptying out. And one more deep, full inhale. And exhale. And then just return to the natural rhythm of your breath. Noting if anything has changed since before you took the 3 deep breaths. I'm going to draw your awareness to your body. So start by taking your attention to the very top of your head. And just noticing that part of your body, and if you can, imagine it releasing any tension you might find there. And let your attention shift lower to your eyes, letting the muscles around your eyes soften even more than they already are if you can. Letting your eyeballs kind of sink back in their sockets. And let your attention shift down to the level of your nose and your ears. And again, just letting the muscles around these areas relax. And sort of imagine yourself very slowly melting from head to toe. Shifting your attention to your mouth and your jaw. Letting those muscles around your jaw, your tongue, your lips be soft. So you're not holding on to anything that you don't need to be. Letting the attention shift down to your neck. Softening there. Your throat. Moving down toward your collarbones, the tops of your shoulders. Your upper arms. Your chest and rib cage. Just finding some softness here. Following down your arms to your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, your palms and your fingers. Just letting go of any extra tension that you might be holding on to. Shifting to your belly and your back. Moving down to your hips and your seat. And again, just slowly melting one area at a time. Think of the fronts of your thighs and the backs of your thighs being soft. The muscles around your knees, your calves and your shins, your ankles, the tops of your feet, the soles of your feet, and finally the tips of your toes. And then return your attention to your breath in your body, feeling of wholeness of all these parts. And then start to open your ears and take in the sounds that are around you. There might be sounds that are constant, some sounds that come and go, sometimes in a predictable pattern, sometimes somewhat randomly. Just trying to become aware of the whole fabric of the soundscape surrounding you, these kind of mundane sounds that you might not notice. And then take your focus, draw your attention to the loudest sound that you hear, the most present one, whatever that is to you right now. There are no right or wrong answers in this. And listen to that sound. And describe it to yourself. Is it high? Is it low? Is it a sound that's caused by a vibration or a scraping, by the movement of some substance? Get to know the sound. Does it have a pitch? Does it not? Does it have more than one pitch? Does it drone on? Does it come and go? And then shift your attention to the quietest noise you can hear. And allow yourself to just listen to that sound. And again, you can ask yourself some of the same questions. What's quiet about it? Why is it quiet to you right now? Is it distance? Is it just a quiet sound? What kind of pitch does it have? High, low, multiple, none? What kind of action might be making it? Is it more challenging to focus on a noise that's not as present? And then leave that sound and allow yourself to focus on the sound that's nearest to you. It might be the loudest sound and it might not. And again, let that sound sort of fill your headspace. Listen to it more closely than you ever have. And then finally, turn your attention to the sound that originates farthest from you, that you can hear. And investigate that sound. And ask yourself what the sound would be like if it were closer. And again, let it fill your ears and your head. And now, pick your favorite of these sounds or a new sound, a sound that you can focus on for a moment. And notice all those things we've been talking about, its distance, how loud it is, or how quiet, whether its loudness or its softness has to do with distance, or whether it would be loud or soft up close or far away. Now imagine that sound as an object, any object, something that you can hold physically, and bring that object very close to you in your mind. Start to notice things about the object, its color, its shape, its weight, its density. Maybe it's alive. Maybe it's from another universe. Maybe it's something that's been handmade or exists in nature. Maybe it moves, maybe it doesn't. Now imagine that this object grows to be very, very big, and you can step inside of it and surround yourself with it. And you can breathe. You can breathe in the sound. Picture what that sound feels like on your skin. What it feels like as you breathe it in and out. What its texture and density feel like surrounding you. And then find the place in your body where that sound resonates the most. Just choose a spot and feel that sound as if sort of amplified by that home for it in your body. And just take a few more moments immersed in this sound that has taken on a physical form in your mind, that surrounds you and resonates in you. Allow yourself to breathe it in and out. See if you notice any new things you learn about this sound object as you've gotten closer to it. Maybe it's changed. And then you're going to gently step outside of your object, your sound, and let it become small again so that you can hold it in your hands. And then let it go. And turn your attention back to the whole of the soundscape that surrounds you. The present sounds, the distant sounds, the loud and soft sounds. And bring your attention back to your toes. Noticing your toes. Let your attention drift to the soles of your feet, the tops of your feet, your ankles. Just noting what you find here. Your shins and your calves. The muscles around your knees, your kneecaps. The fronts of your thighs, the backs of your thighs. Your hips and your seat. Your belly, your low back. Your rib cage. Your chest. Your shoulders, upper arms. Your forearms and wrists. The palms of your hands and your fingers. Back to your chest. Moving up to your neck and your throat. Coming to your mouth, your tongue, your jaw, muscles around your ears, your eyes, the muscles around your eyes, your eyebrows, your forehead, and the very top of your head. And then let that awareness go. Just come back to your breath, moving in and out of your body. You might notice if there are any changes in your body from the start of this meditation. And very gently, when you're ready in your own time, you can let your eyes open. You can look around your space. And that is the end of the meditation.
Thank you so much, Jenny. That was really wonderful. And thank you for giving us that kind of moment of calm and peaceful reflection when we all definitely need it. And thank you all for joining us tonight. Please check out Jenny's work at jennybeck.net and continue to tune in to FSO's social media for our upcoming projects. Have a great night.
Yeah, thank you all so much.
Thanks, Jenny.
Bye-bye. Thank you.